Vikram Kirloskar, thanks very much. We'll come back to you, Naren, after we've just been through everybody's 2 points for and against. Vikram, what is your 2 points that you really would like to see in the budget?
Well, the first point, I'll put on my auto industry hat. And for the last several years, if I look at even the last 10 years, we haven't seen much growth in the auto industry, whether it's cars, passenger vehicles, whether it's two-wheelers, three-wheelers, commercial vehicles. And especially, although we've had a good recovery last year from the first COVID year, we see a depressed demand, especially on two-wheelers and entry-level vehicles. So my first really expectation, and I hope someone will do something, is to how to increase demand at the entry level in the auto sector. I think something similar to what Naren was talking about. How to find the
What exactly do you mean by that? Demand at the entry level?
I mean on the lower price vehicles, like the entry-level scooters, the entry-level two-wheelers. We've really seen a depression in that area. If you look at the volume of two-wheelers over the last 3 months, it has been substantially lower, one of the lowest in the last 9 years. So, I mean, it's a serious issue. I think we have to get out of this. And
really
this requires, it requires, I think, substantial stimulation at that level. That's the first ask. I think very similar in line to what Naren is saying. And the second one is more a long-term expectation. India has made commitments regarding sustainability and net zero requirements in the COP summits, etc. But I think it's also our duty to our society in India that we pursue the net zero as well as sustainability in our own environment. So I think that we start studying carbon taxation.
If I can just ask you, you're doing quite a lot in sustainability in your industry, in your particular area actually, but managing to maintain costs at a low level and maintain profits. How do you have eco-friendly and environmentally friendly industrial processes that don't make your costs go through the roof?
I think there are a couple of areas when you look at it. I don't want to sound, because if I say something only what I'm doing, it cannot be right. I think there are areas...
It'll be inspiring for others. It'll be inspirational for others,
Okay, for discrete manufacturing, I think it's easier to take care of the environment. You can get a return on it. You can reduce your costs actually by reducing the impact of the environment. That's our experience. Whether it's reduction in electricity going to renewables, reduction in water, reduction of VOCs, and we've done a substantial amount of work on that, and actually it's reduced our costs. But I think if you look at power stations, steel plants, and those kind of large industry, we require a certain amount of government intervention and help, incentivization, because the scale of the issue is different. The technology issues are quite serious, and we need to incentivize that.
That could be an important aspect in this budget.
Absolutely. It's incentivization, as well as individual, as a society. What do I do in my behavior to look after the environment? So I think there's a requirement of behavioral change on an individual basis. So I think it's
But in the budget specifically, there should be some focus on helping the industry move towards sustainable, environmentally friendly processes.
We should incentivize, especially the big industry, fertilizer, steel, power, and some of these big ones. And they should be incentivized to go towards zero. They require the incentivization.
Very interesting. For
sure.
And what are the two things you would hate to see in this budget? Two things you'd hate to see.
I think I don't want the budget deficit to increase. I think we've done a very good job through the COVID time in managing the budget and tax collection. I would like the budget deficit to remain on an even foot. We remain a very viable country financially, is the first thing. And second thing, it's maybe a little more specific. I want the rupee to be stable, and I don't want anything that will hurt the stability of the rupee
either up or down.
Up and down too much going forward. I think it will hurt inflation. It will hurt our emphasis on manufacturing and many other places. many other things that the whole country is focused on.
Okay.